Good afternoon, my friends, and welcome to Universal Orlando. We are here because there has been a brand new update in the park in regards to Jaws, so we're gonna go ahead and check that out. But we are also here because there has been some new updates in the park and out the park. Also some new food that I want to try and show you guys. We have a lot to do, so enough talking. Let's go ahead, get in there, have a great time, and dive in. I heard that there was a big chunk of Amity Island in the San Francisco area. So I am so excited to check that out because if I'm not mistaken, we haven't, I think Amity Island closed in 2012, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, but I am so excited to see what they have over there because I miss Jaws. That was such a great attraction. It was a popular attraction and I really just miss it, man. I really miss it. So I'm excited to see that they brought a piece of that back here for the summer. Oh my God. Look at this, man. Amity Island welcomes you. 50th annual regatta, July 4th through the 10th. This is awesome, man. Wow. And they brought the signage back also. This actually looks almost exactly like the one that we had in Amity Island. If I'm not mistaken, maybe this is the same one, who knows? I love the details that they have here, man. There's details all around here. There's some over there also. It seems like they bought a lot of the stuff back or remade it from Amity Island back in the day. It's cool. Check this out. This is awesome. They brought back Jake Skipper's boat. This is crazy. I've always wanted to get in front of this steering wheel, to be honest. When I was a kid, I was a teenager when they had this ride, and I've always wanted to get on this steering wheel. They also have the grenade launcher. Does this come out? No, it doesn't. So this is the grenade launcher that they had during the attraction.
What do we do? Stay calm. Try the grenade launcher. Over. Really? You mean these things are actually launched? Shoot. Yeah, all right, we gotta get out of here.
That was pretty awesome. And then they have this picture behind here that kind of gives like a little good resemblance of you being on the boat. That's awesome, man. Let's get a little good view from back here, actually. It's much better. Wow. I wish my fiance was here so she could take my photo, but that's cool. Oh, thanks, guys. Then, of course, we do have Bruce right here. And we actually have a little history lesson on this that I'm gonna show you guys because it's actually pretty cool, but we'll get to it later. What's a better way to celebrate the 50th anniversary for Jaws than getting the Ocean Attack drink that they have here?
Oh, cool.
So here it is, guys, the Ocean Attack.
Here comes a little song and dance there. Shark in the water, Tuesday afternoon here at Universal Studios.
Oh yeah.
The world famous Shark Attack drink. We have Amity Island going on, and thanks for shopping by. Chop, 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 chop. Chief Brody, don't close the beaches on the 4th. Everything will be just fine. Chop, 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 chop. Just don't ask the Kittner boy. Chop, 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 chop.
Thanks a lot, man. I am entirely convinced that they have brought back some of the stuff from Amity Island because this looks exactly like the signage they had inside the park or the land itself. Now, of course they can just duplicate it, but it looks spot on. Spot on. What's up, guys? So there has been some new stuff that is around the park today while I'm recording this. And they came out with a bunch of new like Easter eggs outside and inside the Candy Co store. So they are still ramping up decorating for the 50th anniversary of Jaws, and they have some new merch. Now, one of the merch I like is the tank top, the Amity Island tank top. That tank top is right up my alley, so I actually may go and get that today or tomorrow. But it's very exciting to know that they are still ramping this place up, and I hope there is more to come. Back to the film. That was pretty awesome, man. I love the bartenders that they have at that location. Every time you get the ocean attack, they have the same energy every single time. So that was awesome. Now, we do have some Easter eggs and some history I want to show you guys about Amity Island, because there's still some that is here. So over here by Pier 41, which is kind of across from Men in Black attraction and also Hogwarts over there, you have this little last piece of Amity Island, this little sticker right here, Amity Shipfitters and Riggers since 1879. And you also have Amity Island Lobster Co. right there. That is the last two pieces of Amity Island, to be honest, and they left it there as a tribute. That was pretty cool to see all that, man. I'm so happy that they brought Amity Island back here at Universal. Hopefully they have this up for the entire summer. We will see, at least have it until 4th of July so we can have our celebration back for it. But that was pretty cool. And if I'm not mistaken, I think there is a Passholder magnet. So we're gonna check and see if they still have that available. And we gotta try all the new food that is here, see the new updates around the park. So there's a lot to still do, but what a start off to our day. Here is another piece of history. So when they built the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, they actually took out the great white shark that was right here, which is where that green building is right there now. Because if you look at the photo right here, you can see that this is the same viewing as the great white shark where people took pictures at. That is pretty cool, and you can tell because if you look right there, the Fear Factor live stage is right there in the same angle. And this is the reason why Jaws and Amity Island was pretty much dismantled, because they wanted to build this Wizarding World of Harry Potter. That is just a pretty cool piece of history, man. Would you guys be upset if they brought the Jaws attraction back in this area and took out the Lagoon show? I'm gonna be honest, I don't know how I would feel about that, but I wouldn't mind Jaws being back because it'd be a nice attraction to add here. So this is the new food that they have here that I actually want to try. They brought back the Coca-Cola truck, and they have some Coca-Cola glazed ribs, some backyard barbecue tacos, a share of pineapple skewer. Oh no, I'm not doing that. And then they got a mango mojito and a summer sour. I think I'm going to get the glazed ribs, maybe the tacos. You know what, I'll save that for when my lady gets here, but I think we'll get the glazed ribs. By the way, if you want to find this is actually right across from Mummy. All right, guys, so while we wait on the ribs, I do got my summer sour beverage, and I'm excited about this, man. It has some bourbon in it. It has a bunch of different flavors. Let's see what it tastes like. I'm not expecting it to be super like strong per se, but hopefully it tastes good. Okay, not bad. That's a good drink. I mean, it's decent. It tastes good at least. Definitely tastes good. It's a bunch of different flavors in it because it adds some Coke to it also. So it's good though. It's good. I'll give this about a 7.6 out of 10. That's not a bad drink, but it's not from a bar or anything like that, so you can't really expect it to be super strong or so. Decent drink. All right, guys, so we do got our glazed ribs, and man, I'm gonna be honest, it looks good. It looks real good. He did his thing with these ribs, at least visually. I'm excited to see what it tastes like. Man, look at that, man. It looks beautiful. Wow. Let's see. Not bad. To be honest, I was a little worried getting some ribs from a food truck. in Universal. This, hey, not bad, man. Not bad. That Coca-Cola glaze is fire. That is fire. I like the glaze that's on the sauce. It's seasoned really well too. And it seemed like he cooked this fresh because I had to wait like 5 minutes. So it seemed like he cooked this fresh. He did his thing with this. He did his thing with it. It's good, man. I get this probably like a good. Now, this is theme park food. So I give it like an 8.7 out of 10. Decent rib. Come get it. If you guys go to the Jimmy Fallon store when you get off the attraction, you'll be able to find your pass holder magnet and pin right here. I got mine. All you have to do is show your pass holder ID and they'll go ahead and give you both of these. They'll scan it twice, but that's pretty cool because one of them is in regards to Amity Island. That's awesome. And then the pin, it looks to be Stardust Racers. So, hey, this is probably one of my favorite pins and magnets that they've had here. I love this. Looks like they added the Secret Life pets right here. They have Max and they also have Duke over here. That is pretty cool, man. This is a new addition to the park. Hopefully they keep it right here. Check this out, guys. So in the Universal store, if you walk in, they have this Butterbeer section right here. This is brand new, and this is the only place where you can get Butterbeer outside of the theme parks. Pretty cool. Look at all the details inside of this place, man. Got the barrels right there. This is nice. It looks like there's some wands over there too. Let's go check that out. So if you check right here in the middle of the store, this is where you walk into the Butterbeer part. In the middle though, they have a bunch of wands right here. Now, I don't know if these are for sale per se. I don't see any like price on them, but still is pretty cool. Maybe they are for sale because some are missing. That's cool, man. There's a bunch around here. There's a bunch of people. I don't want to butt anybody, but that is pretty cool. Looks like they have some new popcorn buckets. She said these have been here for a couple weeks now. They're called Time Turner popcorn buckets. They're $35. Complimentary first fill. These are pretty cool though. Those are nice. And then from the Butterbeer store, you walk right into the Super Nintendo World store. And they have a bunch of stuff inside here. I would say most, if not all, of this merch is available at Epic Universe. I don't think there is anything new here. I remember seeing the Player 1, Player 2 hats. Yeah, I remember seeing that. The shirt also. I don't think anything really is new in here, but it is nice to know that you'll be able to purchase a lot of the Epic Universe Super Nintendo World stuff here if you can't go to Epic. So that is pretty cool that they have this store here now. And I have a feeling this store on its own will be, what's up? Having a good time? Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. Have a good one, guys. But yeah, man, a lot of the stuff here is pretty quote unquote with Epic Universe, to be honest, to say the least. Oh, I haven't seen this though. I know this is probably available at Epic, but I have not seen Bowser there. That's pretty cool. My daughters would love that. If you look up in the ceiling, you'll see that it has Donkey Kong Country. You can warp over to it from there. And then, what's over here? This looks like Princess Peach's. Yes, it is. So yeah, you can go warp your way over here to Princess Peach also. That's pretty cool, man. Good details by the team here for this. This is nice details. That store was pretty cool, man. There's a lot to look at inside that store. And there's a lot of stuff you can purchase inside Super Nintendo World store. So if you guys can't go to Epic, you come to City Walk and purchase some stuff that is at Epic Universe also. But that's it for today's video, man. We had such a great time. It was pretty cool to see Amity Island at Universal Orlando. It felt felt like it was back. I know it's not gonna be back forever, but it was good to see a piece of Jaws back in that area. But that's it, guys. If you guys did enjoy this video, go ahead, smash that like button, share, turn notifications on, and most importantly, subscribe. And you guys have a great rest of your time. See ya.